got British boxing blog here with Anth Ornsby. All right, Anth?
I'm all good, you?
And who we've just been assured is his number 2 trainer, Steve Robinson. How are you, mate?
Right. How are you doing, guys?
Aye, spot on. Nice to be here in O'Toole's in Newcastle. First time we've been. It was impressive. I think we'll get some pictures and get them on the website. But it's amazing, like all these gyms in North East, you don't even know they exist, half of them.
Just popping up lately. It's boxing big in North East at the minute, so places are just popping up. Yeah, going from strength to strength. It's a brilliant facility. It's got everything that we need to do on professional adventure. It's got every facility that we need, nice and clean, completely clean. So it's lovely to have such a good gym.
You've just about got it yourself at the minute as well, then. How do you know?
That's how we like it. Best way, man. Best way. It's definitely. I feel comfortable in this gym training.
What made you choose this one, Anth? Like when you turned over, what made you come to this one?
Well, at first I wasn't here. I was elsewhere, but then I got on with Glenn, and then this is where he was training, like Louis Isaacs, and then the rest. So. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I made the move. I'm really glad I made the move. I feel comfortable here. I feel there's no like egos. Everybody's fair. Like it's nice. Good atmosphere in here.
For those who aren't aware, obviously your head trainer, you just mentioned Glenn there, is Glenn McCrory.
Glenn McCrory.
How did that come about?
At first I was just doing some sparring, helping Lewis, and then we just started talking, and then he's a down-to-earth person, and that's what I want. Obviously,
it's really rare to get somebody with the world-class experience without an ego. So working with Glenn's been like a bit of a godsend, because he's got all that experience, but it feels like another guy in the gym. So a lot of guys that you work with, you know, they've been there and they let you know it, and they think that they know everything. Glenn's really open to all sort of ways of training. He's open to, if I have input, if Anth has input, we work as a team. So it's really rare to have somebody that's been there and done it that doesn't have a massive ego.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Been there and done it as well. I mean, that's the thing that he knows he knows all the dirty little tricks and everything.
So is the majority of your time with Glenn, or is it split between the two? Or
well, when Glenn's here, he's the man, but obviously he's got work.
Other commitments.
Well, so if he can't make it, then Steve.
Yeah, I'd say 95% of the time Glenn's here, but obviously he's got other commitments that he sometimes has to be here. And luckily we work to a really strict game plan, so everybody knows what we need to be doing week to week. So it works out really well, and obviously he is here the majority of the time.
Yeah, class.
You've got your second fight you want to know as a pro, second fight coming up at the Stadium of Light. We'll not mention that one.
Someone's got to fight then.
I can't wait to show off the work that we've been putting in since I've joined Glenn. I feel like I've improved unreal amounts. I've went from here to here, and I just feel every time I'm just getting better and better with him. Like when I was saying, he knows the game, and so he's got the experience of being in there. He knows what it's like.
So basically what Glenn sort of did is decided that he wants to go back to basics, and rather than being a one-trick pony, he wants to drill the basics, give Anth really good fundamental basis.
Yeah.
Do the basics, but on an expert level. So he's just been drilling the basics, and every day when we come in, I'm seeing the improvements in Anth. So every day, just small improvements, but it's just awesome to see, and it's been like one of the best moves ever.
Does it sort of feel like, you know, you mentioned going back to basics there, does it sort of feel like this is your second debut, if it makes sense? Because it feels like it's been a while since your first, and then starting this new camp, new gym, and does it feel like this is me, you know, again, this is me time to shine on this one?
It's back at the beginning, isn't it?
Aye.
But it's working, because Glenn's keeping his, Glenn's got, he's watching over us, everything I do, if my feet move a little bit, he doesn't like it, he tells us straight away. Everything's
perfection.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Even he's got, you know, we watch him just do round after round of shadow boxing. Literally, it's like 2 rounds ago, you cross your foot, 2 seconds into it. You know, that's how precise we are, and that's how finally we're watching him. So get the basics right, and you can go so far.
And is the logic behind that then, obviously, so you're then in the ring and it's second nature almost?
Before I was with Glenn, I was just a bit. I got my own way, like went from throughout the years, and I just got into the habit of just being doing whatever I wanted. But with Glenn keeping us under control, like I'm feeling, I'm starting to sit down on my shots now, because I'm starting to get the power, generate the power that I need. And I'm just feeling like 100% more confident than I ever have, because when I have the work getting put in properly.
Yeah. About a month away, from your fight now, I think. About 4 or 5 weeks.
4 weeks on Sunday.
How are you feeling at this point out?
I'm feeling good. It's just taking over to keep grinding till obviously.
What about the weight? Anything much to go? Or?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm really there. It's that much.
Class.
I was just going to ask, does that power you saying there, you feel you're sitting down your shots, does that come more from the technique, or is there any other strength and stuff you've been doing?
100% the technique, 100%. Obviously, well, we've been doing a lot of like condition, like fitness, and like we've just been just trying to trim us down as well. But I was a little fat boy. But
God help me.
The one thing I'd say, when we've been doing the fundamentals, Anth's obviously developed his own style and he's got away with that over his amateur career. Obviously we're stepping up the levels. What Glenn isn't looking at the next 6 months of the year. We're looking for a 10-year career.
Yeah.
And it's always good when you get into a bit of a dogfight that you can resort back to the basics, tuck up and just, you know, keep it simple. So obviously the better the basics are, when it does go tits up in the ring, you can go back to the basics and survive. So what I think the plan is it'll be great to keep a lot of the Anth style of boxing, but also mix in the basics. But when he does need it, when it's time to fight down on the gum shield.
And when Steve mentioned Dogfight, there's a little smirk on your face, Anth. Is that thinking back to your debut by any chance?
I just like.
It was a bit of a war, from what I remember.
It was a tough.
Rudolph had Mal Gates in his corner.
But he's been around. He knows. Like, he's been around.
Ex-world champ in kickboxing.
K1 champ.
I didn't know he was a boxing champion.
You didn't know that.
Step up for your debut, that.
He's definitely. He knows his way around the ring.
Was part of that being your debut as well? Maybe wanted to impress a bit much.
Because obviously he had a lot of pro fights in boxing and other sports, but we just got the job done. That's all that matters.
Seems like you're in good hands going forward. Obviously, you've got the team here. You managed by Steve Wraith as well. I guess is he, been a good influence on you as well?
He's looked after us. He kept us in boxing. At the end of the day, if it wasn't for Steve coming up to us 2 years ago. A year ago saying, why don't you turn over, then I wouldn't be boxing, because I was in the position where I was like, I don't really know what I'm going to do with myself.
Yeah. Were you close to walking away from the sport completely
100%.
then?
I got a full-time job and I was just like, I'm doing this, and then he came and it worked out.
I thought he was mad at the time, because basically Anth came up to my gym and I simply said, didn't know who he was, I said, do you want to spar a little bit? And he literally punched us all over in front of about 20-30 students. And since then, I knew he would go far. So when he was saying like, oh, I'm thinking about going pro, but I'm not sure, I was like, yo, you need to do it.
Yeah, the time was right.
A few months later, he told us that he had done it, and I was like, wow, amazing.
Steve, he's got a lot to do with it as well. He can't shine out, but because like I said, I was at that party, I didn't know what I was going to do, and he says, he just kept on saying, I don't think that's right, walking away is the right thing to do. And then
it's hard in boxing, you know, it's a journey, you have the ups and downs, and you know, it's good to have a team that, you know, when you're having a down day, picks you up, you know, and luckily we've got a team where, you know, I have a down day and I'm there saying, come on, we just need to grind it, or Glenn has a bad day and you say, we're always there, support each other. And I think in boxing, your sort of support network's got to be so resilient, because, you know, it's just one week to the next, you just don't know where the next hand grenade's going to come from. It's just game, isn't it?
Do you think long term, or do you just take it fight by fight? Like, have you got a plan in your head, or is it just literally focus on Stadium of Light and see what happens after that?
It's a bit of both, obviously. Everybody that starts boxing, the ideal end goal is to be a world champion.
Yeah.
Like retire rich and famous and all that.
Be nice, eh?
Of course, everybody, I want that as well, but like you see, you've got to focus
step by
on
step.
what's coming. Like, it's still early doors. I've only had one, and I've only been pro a year, so I'm still young. I'm 20 years old, so I've got years ahead.
Maybe try and get a couple more in this year after Stadium.
I'm definitely try and get 2, 3, 4, as many as I can, whatever. Definitely as many as fights.
I think it would be naive to sort of say we're going for big things.
Yeah.
There's obviously a plan in the background that we'll stick to. We've got the perfect guy as head coach, Glenn. He's been there, done it, and he'll be able to show us the way. But as long as Anth knows that he's got the grind day in, day out, that's an important thing. But obviously, we're all expecting big things.
For anyone that hasn't seen you, one final message: what can people expect on Sunday the 40th of July?
Expect fireworks, that's all I can see.
On my side,
the coach is like, no, calm down.
A nice controlled boxing exhibition.
Hopefully, well, on my part, I hope I box the best I've ever at all, completely best box, head movement, punching, everything like everything is perfect, just for the one night, just so I can show people what I'm really about, because obviously the first one was a clue, it was a mix up, but the show's going to be a really good show, and
quite intro.
there's some really good local
talents, you know, and what we want to do is put out a statement, you know, of what Anth can do. So that's what the game plan is, that's what the plan is. But obviously, we just want to show the level that he's moved up the last year. It's been a bit of a difficult year, but since we've moved to Glen, everything's coming together really well. And I just want everybody in the North East to see what this guy's got in him. I saw it the first time he punches all over, and I see it every single day in the gym. So hopefully he does what I know he can do, what he's capable of, and it'll be a brilliant show.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Anth Ornsby. Thank you. Cheers. Thanks for having us down. Thanks. Cheers.
Thank you very much.